the most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic, real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Welcome in here to the third round of the Madhouse Racing League, coming to you live here at Southern National Motorsports Parks. Welcome everybody in here to Elevated TV as we bring you the coverage tonight. I'm my host, Cody Demers, and I've got some special guests with me tonight. I've got Speedy Bird, and all I know is his name is Steve. And we're going to be bringing you all the action tonight. Speedy and Steve, tell the chat a little bit about yourselves.
Go ahead, Speedy. Well, yeah, I raced with a couple of these guys on Sunday Night League, and figured I'd hop on here and do some broadcasting with Rooster.
Well, I'm Steve. I'm part of a big crew out in North Carolina, 336. We do a lot of commentating for other sports events, and big fans of here, the iRacing community, so we like to watch this. We thought we'd come in here and chat it up with you guys.
And that's my commentary crew tonight. Don't know how well this is going to go. It was kind of last minute, and it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun. 75 laps. This is round number 3, coming off of last week's. If you haven't watched that race, that was a crazy wild race. 14 cautions and 100 laps at Nashville Mini, and it was definitely one for the show. I know Jordan and them were watching it with me and kind of helping me announce it there. And man, Speedy, I know you were there with us. What was your take on last week?
Man, it's just I've never been a big fan of Nashville Mini, and I know a lot of these Bo McGray guys, they love these short tracks, but I mean it was, like you said, it was interesting for sure. Thought it could have been a little bit cleaner, but I don't know. We'll see. I like Southern National, so we'll see how this one goes.
Steve, what about you, man? What's your take on short track racing compared to Southern National?
Just like I said, this past Sunday is quite a bit of action come following the last big 100. First 100 lap, it was pretty slow down, but short track's always a lot of aggression for everybody wanting to get up front.
Definitely a lot of aggression. And when it comes to a short track, you got to be patient. I feel like patience is key. I feel like it's kind of, you got to play your cards right, be there at the end. We've seen, patience in the first 100 laps of Sunday night's race with the Pitwall podcast, and then the last 100 laps, it was kind of just people being, kind of impatient. And Southern National, you can kind of give and take a little bit more than what you could at, Nashville Mini. Nashville Mini flat, kind of a one-groove racetrack. You kind of got to use the bumper to move somebody out of the way. Whereas at Southern National, you can kind of use the top side if you know how to run the track. Wouldn't you say, Steve and Speedy?
Yeah, 100%.
For sure.
So, definitely I feel like you're going to see people on the outside. I feel like you're going to see people on the, you may even see people using the bumper. I've pertained to, getting the bumper used on me, on entry. I've noticed, here watching practice, these guys use the bumper off the corner. It just spins them out, Speedy.
Yeah, and to me, I think if you're hitting somebody coming off the corner, I think that guy's definitely faster than the guy in front. It's just like you said, we're going to have to go back to being patient and getting that run up off the corner and not having to use that bumper as much.
I'll tell you, if you rip the upper wall, you're going to have a bigger advantage here.
Definitely. I've noticed the high line, if you can make it work, you're going to be, a big time difference faster than the guy on the bottom. I'm looking here at practice times. Austin Long sitting top of the board with a 14.190. Kyler Staley sitting second with a 14.206. Austin Taylor third with a 14.240. And Kyler Kempley sits fourth with a 14.285. And Brad, not even going to pronounce his last name. I told him I wasn't going to pronounce his last name. He sits top five with a 14.289. Then you got Nola Marshall in sixth, Cole Brannock in seventh, Dom Dumley in eighth, Brian Sykes in ninth, Cliff Mullins 10th, and Drew Moffitt rounds out your top 11 cars that have taken time so far. So the difference, Speedy and Steve, is the fast lap for Austin Long that sits top of the board is a 14.190, and the bottom of the board is a 14.403. So times are, within, under a tenth of each other.
They're all over it.
Yeah, definitely. Speedy, we got about 2 minutes left here. What are you looking for going into this race?
What did we say? 75 laps?
Yep.
I think for the first 40, you're probably going to see everybody single file, just getting in line and trying to save a little bit of that right front tire. And I feel like the last 30, 35 laps is go what you got. A lot of these guys are pretty good, and I think it's going to be interesting to see who's up there fighting towards the end.
Well, and Steve and Speedy, a big thing is, you go into like a league like Pitwall, you're going to see 125 laps or 200 laps. They're going to get, maybe one set of tires or no tires. These guys get two sets of tires and two fast repairs in 75 laps.
Two sets of tires?
Two sets of tires and 75 laps.
All right. Well, maybe
that's a lot of rubber.
So, and that's not including the set you start with. You get the tire set you start with after qualifying, and then you get two sets of tires plus two fast repairs.
Wow. So maybe you won't see nobody riding and saving. So
no.
I definitely feel like you're going to see, a couple, maybe one or two people be a little bit more impatient than, what they probably should. But I definitely think you're going to see a lot of guys maybe ride for, like Speedy said, the first, I say 25 laps, and then that second, that rest, it's going to be kind of push. It doesn't seem, like it seems like a long time with 75 laps of Southern National, but it's really not.
Yeah.
So definitely going to be interesting. But we got about 40 minutes of practice left here, and we're going to go down trackside and let you watch the last 30 seconds of practice before we go into qualifying. There you see the cars on track. looks like we got Austin Taylor and Drew Moffitt, Brian Sykes Jr., Dominic Lumley, Cliff Mullins. He's a regular here. Kyler Kepley all on track as well. So definitely a lot of interesting, races here. I'm going to ask you guys real fast before we go into qualifying. Who's your take to win tonight? I'm going to go with Kyler Kepley.
Who you got, Speedy?
I'd like to see one of the good guys win it, man. I don't think I'm pulling for Brian Sykes Jr. I think he's got enough background experience to get the job done tonight.
I got two guys I got my eyes on here. That's Austin Long and definitely Kyler Staley. They've been putting out pretty good last few weeks.
And I just got word from Race Control. He thinks they get one set of tires, not two sets. So
okay,
that's still to me that's still an advantage getting one set of tires, in a 75 lap race because you can run a 75 lap race on a set of tires, and not give extra.
Just like South Boston, you had guys they were changing at the 100 lap. I mean, these people might change at 40, 50 laps. It's going to be interesting because they're giving you a set of tires only 75 laps.
Definitely. And looks like Kyler Staley is going to come out here. Speedy, we'll let you walk him around with Kyler Staley.
Oh yeah, Kyler. He's been racing with us the last couple of weeks, and I will say he's had a lot of improvement. And I think other than Brian Sykes Jr., this is probably going to be my second pick as well, along with Steve. And I just see him come out of turn 2 there, I believe it was. I think he's going to be one of the ones to beat tonight for sure.
First lap here for Mr. Staley, going to be a 14.342. See what if he picks it up. I believe they get 2 laps in qualifying. See if he picks it up here for lap number 2.
That's moving. He's moving pretty good for his first lap.
Oh yeah, definitely. 14. Looks like he's going to go 14.391 for his second lap. Here we go. We'll Kyler Kepley at Film Pit, Cliff Mullins. Nobody's going out yet. Nope, there goes Cliff Mullins. Speedy and Steve, not something you see as a Pontiac GTO late model.
No, that's super rare there to see.
Different, very different, I would say.
Yeah.
I don't think in my time, I'm only 27, and I don't think in my time I've seen a Pontiac late model stop.
No, not for sure. I do got to ask y'all, do y'all think, I see all these guys coming out with these qualifying runs, when they're coming to the green flag, when they get that high arc off into 3 and 4 before they come to the green, do you think that's a huge advantage when it comes to qualifying?
I personally, I don't think so. I've heard the secret here is to scrub your tires as we see Mullins go to second with a 14.439 there. I feel like, and the way I've heard is apron to the bottom, apron to the track, like where the crease of the corner is. I've heard that's how you get your tires hot the fastest.
Right, yeah. Here comes Brian Sykes Jr.
Yeah, he's doing it.
You got Nolan Marshall, one of the Pitwall podcast regulars, as he's over here at Madhouse too. He's going to go top of the board with a 14.3121. And look at there. Austin Long going to tie him dead same times.
Wow. That's wild there.
And Brad here, this is his first race of the season with these guys. So he definitely looking for a strong run here on his first time. He was sitting about 4th or 5th in practice, so we'll see if he picks it up here for qualifying. So he's coming around for his first lap. Definitely looks like he's struggling.
What a hell of a name. I like the man's name there.
He's going to go 8th with a 14.587. Going to put him 8. Kyler Kepley going to go 6th with a 14.353. See if he picks it up here on the second lap. 14.431. So he picks it up a little bit, goes 7th quickest there. I'm still waiting on Austin Taylor. It looks like he's coming out. He's just now taking the green flag. It looks like first lap for him. Nope, he's coming to the green. Excuse me. He's still waiting on Dylan Eller to qualify as well.
Well, like a good corner right there for Austin.
First lap, 14.346. Good enough for 6th place. Off of 2, little wiggle. I gotta ask you, Speedy. I know you've raced here on iRacing. Is loose fast here, or kind of steady and smooth? Is that how would you partake it here?
I think to an extent, a little bit loose in the center of the corner is all right. You definitely don't want to be loose up off the corner. You want to keep that drive out. But I mean, just a little bit. I like to stay a little bit snug, but I think if you get a little free in the center, you'll be all right.
I've noticed that, Speedy. You like to be like snug as a bug in a rug. I have seen that on your ride.
As we got Dylan Eller on the track here coming to his first lap. And Adam Baker, yes, they do run a league setup built by the league admin. And Eller going to go 8th quickest with a 14.399. Looks like he is blinking. He's going to call it quits there. So, Speedy and Steve, that's going to do it for qualifying. Let's look at our results real fast.
Yeah, let's see what we got.
Got Nola Marshall, fast time. Got Austin Long 2nd, Cole Brandnock 3rd, Brian Sykes 4th, and Austin Taylor 5th. Steve round out the top 8 and or 6 through 8, and then let Speedy finish it off.
Kyler Staley sitting in it's okay. I'm ready now. Kyler Staley sitting in a 14.353. Dylan, it's real blurry on my end here. Dylan Eller, I think it might be it, 14.399. Go ahead, Speedy.
Got Brad, I'm just going to say Brad M.
That's me.
9th with a 14.431, and Cliff Mullins rounding out top 10 with a 14.439.
Then you got Drew Moffitt and Dominic Lumley rounding out your top 12 starting cars tonight.
There we go.
It looks like a pretty tight field within 2/10 of everybody for the top 10.
Definitely. Yeah, I know we've seen a little bit further off in practice, but Speedy, I know myself when I go into a rural race or a league race, I'm not gonna go out there and practice and show what I got. I'm gonna wait till qualifying.
No, you're gonna hold it back from the guy. That's what they call being a shark.
Yeah, I'm not one of them guys. Right, I'm not one of them guys that's gonna go out there and bust off something fast, and then everybody's gonna be wondering what I'm doing. Then you're gonna have people getting behind you and following you. So definitely, gonna be different, coming out here. And Nola Marshall, first career pole of the season. Congratulations on him for getting the Kepler Solutions pole award here at Southern National.
Most definitely.
Congrats, buddy.
It looks like that's going to do it for qualifying. While we wait on them to do the drivers' meeting, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back here, we'll be hopefully getting the grid lined up, getting your starting grid, and going green flag racing for 75 laps here at Southern National. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back here momentarily.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. Go head to head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Alrighty, welcome back everybody here to the Southern National Motorsports Park here in Lacoma, North Carolina. I am your host, Rooster. I'm alongside Steve and Speedy Bird. They're going to be helping me announce tonight's race. And we're about to give you your starting lineup for tonight's 75 laps for the Kepley Solutions, or Kepley Enterprises 75. Alrighty, Steve, I'll let you and Speedy do the honors.
All right, rolling off front row, we have in the number 2 car of Nolan Marshall. Today's outside will be Austin Long in the number 36. And row 2 we'll have Cole Brannock in the number 43. And outside of him on row 2 will be Brian Sykes in the 99.
All right, Steve, we'll let you carry them out.
On the inside, we got Austin Taylor in the 51 car. On the outside, we got Kyler Staley in the 13 car. On row 4, we got number 8 car Kyler Kepley. On the outside, Dylan Eller, number 55. Row 5, we got number 23, Brad M. And on the outside of him, we got Cliff Mullins in 37.
Rounding out row 6 is going to be Drew Moffitt on the inside, Dominic Lumley on the outside. And rounding out the field is not race control. Well, 75 big ones coming to you here in just a few minutes. Getting the cars gridded up on the front stretch here, and we're going to go racing. I want to welcome everybody in here to the Kepley Enterprises 75, presented by Kepley Enterprises. Owner Kyler Kepley for sponsoring tonight's race. Looks like the field is getting situated, and it looks like Chase L. Pierce did make the race tonight. So coming from the rear, Speedy, you know how much speed he's got.
Oh, yeah, for sure. He's definitely going to be one to watch come through the field there.
You got to begin to wonder, how many cautions are we going to have? We had 14 cautions last week at Nashville Mini. I'm hoping with it being such a bigger track and more racing room, we're not going to have that many this week. Yeah, most definitely.
I think you'll have your typical 1, 2, maybe 3 cautions. Hopefully they keep it pretty clean. But yeah, that Nashville Mini, it's just so hard to get around there without, like you said, without wrecking somebody or getting into somebody. And so I think with this being a bigger track, it'll definitely help out.
Oh yeah, definitely. Looks like we got some Kyler Kepley, Brian Sykes Jr.'s. We got Speedy fans and Dylan Eller fans, and coming off of turn number 4, Nolan Marshall, Austin Taylor going to lead them into the restart zone. Green flag in the air. We're underway here at Southern National.
Looks like Austin Long jumped out to a pretty good lead there, driving off into turn 3.
Cole Brannock, Kyler Staley back here working for 4th and 5th. Staley on the outside. Remember, we talked about it earlier. The outside line, if you can make it work, Speedy, is Brian Sykes going to get harder on the outside wall for 2.
For sure. I think the main thing is keeping that momentum rolling on that outside, as you see Kyler Staley doing here. Just keeping him pinned down there is helping him out.
Look at the drive. He just got off of turn number 2 there to clear Brannock.
Most definitely.
You look a little deeper in the 7th and 8th. Got Kepley on the inside in the 8, Eller on the outside in the 55, and Brad, the 23 machine right behind him, and Eller making the outside work, trying to. Oh, we're gonna wreck. Caution's out. Caution out.
There's the first caution.
Let's go back and see if we can't figure out what happened here, Speedy. Looks like Kepley shifted up a little bit. Look down the front stretch of the 1. Still side by side off of 2 down the back stretch. Looks like a little bit of net code there, maybe.
Yeah, I really like Kyler. Maybe he washed up just about a half a car, and Dylan, he was trying to get that momentum and keep him pinched there off the corner. So, like you said, a little net code as well. So,
let's go on board here and see if we can't figure out what happened. Look down the back stretch again. Yeah, it looks like a little netcode. Doesn't really look like they touched. So, tough break for them.
For sure. Like a good job of keeping it out of the fence and not tearing any race cars up. So
Definitely. And good job by the other guys not creaming into nobody. So, definitely in front of the field. Caution laps do count here tonight. They do have the choose cone in effect. I do not think they have a choose cone out, but they'll just kind of use the finish line to pick and choose where they go. Inside will be the bottom, outside will be the outside. And looks like Austin Long got the lead from Nolan Marshall on the outside.
oh yeah, for sure. Are they bringing the cone car back out? I do got to ask that.
Nope, they are not. The cone car man did not show up this week. So cone car is not in effect.
Good. There we go.
And I believe we lost Steve. I'm not sure what happened to him, but it looks like Steve has left the building.
They might be having some technical difficulties. I don't know.
67 laps to go here. Looks like Cone's going to be out this time.
Looks like Brian Sykes Jr. is the first one to take the cone to the outside.
Looks like Brent Knott going to go to the outside. Pierce, Lumley, and Moffitt all going to go to the outside. Looks like we got some Drew Moffitt fans in there. So, Speedy, before we go green here, guess who's going to be racing with these guys next week?
Who's that?
Kenny Flippin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's getting him a sim.
Wow. We're green here. It looks like Austin Long's jumped out in front of Sykes Jr. here.
Staley to the bottom. Battle for third, fourth, and fifth. A lot of blinking going on. Not too sure what that's all about. Pierce, look at him, Speedy. Started dead last. He's worked his way up to the sixth position.
Wow, he thought about taking it 3 wide there.
Yeah, he did. Oh, Marshall, big slip off the bottom. Oh, Marshall. Oh, Pierce around.
Wow.
Oh, man.
At least it's still pretty early. He's got time to recover.
Go back and see what happened there.
From what I noticed, it looked like Sykes Jr. got turned sideways there.
Definitely looked like he was just kind of an innocent victim.
Yeah.
Oh, Marshall. Hey, it looks like the Lumley just got into the back of him.
Yeah. Just stacked up, nowhere to go.
Yeah, definitely looks like Lumley just got in the back of him. So that's going to be the second caution of the night. 61 laps to go. There you see the field rolling off down into turn number 3.
I tell you what, Rooster, it looks like Austin Long's got these restarts settled out pretty well.
Oh, yeah, definitely looks like he is playing his cards right, definitely working his way, and he keeps it up, Speedy. He's going to be working his way into victory lane tonight.
Yeah, that'd be good for him.
For sure. Looks like we should be getting the cone this time by. Nope, we're going to go one more time.
One more time.
Been a good race so far. Last week, like I said, we've seen a lot of cautions, and man, it was definitely a race that you didn't want to remember.
Most definitely.
For a lot of these guys.
I was going to try to run that race with them boys, and I got home a little bit too late, and I watched the broadcast, and I was like, man, I was
glad you didn't.
Count my blessings there.
Yeah. Looks like the cone's out this time.
Looks like Chase Pierce going to keep it to the bottom there.
Yeah, try. And I think a lot. He's going to go to the bottom to try to get some ground on these guys. He tried the top, didn't like it, and he's going to work his way back to the front here. Green flag, back in the air. And they're 3 wide.
A little slow getting going there.
3 wide, almost 4 wide. What are we doing? Brian Sykes not clear? Brian Sykes just getting shuffled out.
Look at Cliff Mullins coming up to the field there.
Yeah, definitely a strong run from him as he started near the back. And look at Brad. First race of the season, Speedy. No! No one's going to save it. Oh, Brad Jr. Oh, my goodness. Moffitt upside down. Drew Moffitt with a violent ride. Let's go back.
He'll definitely take his fast repair.
Definitely need his fast repair. We go on board here with him. See what he saw, Speedy.
Looks like everybody's clean getting through turn 2 there. 2, 3, and 4, and looks like Sykes just might have lost it there.
Oh my goodness!
Not sure if Drew turned him on net code or what that was, but like Sykes got turned around and Drew just had nowhere to go.
Yeah, definitely tough break there for Drew Moffitt. It looks like he had it missed, and Sykes just overcorrected and got to the left rear of him. I can't believe the run by Kyler Kepley. Kyler Kepley, involved in that first wreck, and he's worked his way back up to second now.
Wow, yeah, I just see that. That's what I was gonna say. Austin Long is definitely having to earn it tonight. That's for sure on these restarts.
Yeah, it definitely is, and I've been racing with Austin a little bit here and during the weekend, the hostess, and good kid, man. As you see, he's got the elevated television logo on the hood of the car there, and he just looking for a break, almost like Jordan did at New Hampshire. He's just looking for a break in the action to try to get his first career win.
Right, most definitely, yeah. And I think if he plays his cards right, it might be tonight. We'll see.
Well, the way it looks, you definitely want to be out front.
Oh, absolutely. And I think that's the big thing with this track too is track position. That's like we seen Chase Pierce a while ago. He trying to take that bottom to get up a couple positions, and so I think track position is just so key here. So
definitely track. 51 laps to go. We're getting the cone this time. Brad going to take the outside. Nolan, Staley, Lumley, Sykes, all going to go the outside. All right, Speedy, take him to the restart.
All right, pace car is off, and we're going green here. Looks like everybody's rolling here. Everything's clean. Let's see. So got a little squirrely off the 2 there.
Kepley going to lose a spot there on the restart. Kepley really loose.
Yeah, most definitely.
Hanging on to that race car somehow as Brennock goes to the inside of Marshall. Oh, Marshall hard away. Oh, hard away. Oh, my goodness.
Kyler Staley looking to the inside of 43.
Staley on the bottom. Brennock in the 43 on the outside. Whoa, Staley going to get loose. What a save. That's a news thing, Steve. Look at the tire marks on the side of the race cars.
Oh, wow, I see that.
That's new. I ain't never seen that. Oh, Lumley going to get a big save.
Good save right there.
Battle for the lead, though. Never mind, not a battle for the lead. Battle for second, excuse me. 23 and Kepley. Kepley all over the back bumper of that number 23 machine as we go on board here with him. Caution flags out.
Will this make number 4 for the night?
Yes, sir. Looks like Brennock's going to be the reason. See what happened here with him. Looks like him and Staley are battling. Oh, just loses it.
Yeah, I think he just got in the gas a little bit too early there.
Tough break by the number 43 machine. Gonna bring out the 4th caution of tonight's actions.
I know we went on board there with Kepley there, and it looked like he was a little loose off the corner, but it definitely looked like if he would have just buying his time there behind the number 23, and I think if he can just ride right there and save a little tire at the end there, he'll be good to go.
Oh yeah, I definitely think he's getting in the gas a little too early too. I think if he maybe backs the gas up a little bit. I think that's why he's getting so loose off the corner, as he is getting in the gas too early. And if you noticed Austin, Austin was rolling through into the center and getting in the gas, whereas Kepley might be getting in the gas just a little too earlier than what the car would like.
Right, most definitely. And that's the thing about this track is it's got that high banking in the corners where it's so deceiving, and you want to jump back in the gas so soon, but you just can't in these cars. It's kind of
better just to wait. It's kind of better just to be patient. You know what I mean? Like we talked about earlier. Patience is key in racing. And my thing is, if you know the guy in front of you is faster, he'll make a mistake. Just be patient. If it comes down to where you got to move him. But I mean, eventually he's gonna drive the corner, or he's gonna be looking in his mirror and miss a mark or something like that, and you can just counter on it, as we see the one to go coming.
Oh yeah, for sure, yeah.
We seen you that week at Myrtle Beach. You played your cards right, and you come home in the 4th place.
Oh yeah, most definitely, yeah. I was just a survival of the cautions there and worked my way up. And like I said, Myrtle Beach is another track position kind of track. So let's see, we're going green here.
Green
good restart for 23. He might, if he gets some momentum off turn 2 here. He's cleared him. New race leader.
Austin starting to blink a little bit. Looks like the top's where you want to be on the restarts. Doesn't look like you want to be too much on the bottom. And if you can get a long green flag run, you might see a lead change here as they are tearing the wall down off of 2.
Ain't going to be no concrete left on that outside.
Oh, Lumley around. Great box turn. Moffitt involved. No caution still, though.
Oh, wow.
Caution's out. Let's go back. It looks like Lumley started the whole shebang. Let's see what happened here.
See a lot of right front damage to that 99 of Sykes Jr. also.
Oh, yeah. I think he's trying to move the backstretch wall, and it ain't working for him. Oh, Eller got involved. Moffitt involved. Tough break for them guys. Looks like we got the number 62.
Give him some fresh rubber on that car.
Look, our race leader.
Oh, wow.
Look, it looks like the whole field's coming down pit road.
Looks like everybody wants some fresh rubber on them cars.
Brian Sykes, man, he has got a lot of damage on that race car. Look, poof, never happened. he said, I don't know what you're talking about.
I tell you what, that's the joy of iRacing, man. I help a lot of these guys out in real life, and I wish it was that easy in real life. But.
Oh, man. Could you imagine having to change fenders and stuff like they do on here?
Oh, Lord. That's crazy.
We'd all be broke. We wouldn't be able to race.
I wonder if that was going to be a controlled caution. I see Tyler Kepley stopped on pit road.
Not too sure here. It looks like it is going to be a controlled caution, though.
Yeah.
Chase L. Pierce, man, he's made his way up to 6th and got involved in that wreck, and he hasn't done much. He's made his way up to 11th and just kind of riding. Lumley's a lap down. Moffitt's a lap down. So a lot of guys struggling to, get really track position. And I guess, Pete, it's so hard to get track position when you do have, run 4 or 5 laps and you have a caution, run 4 or 5 laps and have a caution. I guess it is, it becomes a track position game.
Right, yeah. And, I mean, a lot of these restarts, you're putting a lot of these heat cycles on these tires, cooling them down and getting them hot, cooling them down. And I think that plays a big role in the tire wear of this track also.
Right, and if this track does anything on live racing like it does in real life, it eats tires up.
For sure.
I'm not too sure if it's going to be, like you said, a control caution and the field's frozen where you are. It does look like that. Looks like Brad's going to get back out front, Austin Long, so it is going to be a controlled caution. The field was frozen, and looks like they're going to come back out of pit road the way they went in. Guess it is going to be a halfway caution. Like I said a while ago, Drew Moffitt and Lumley are the only 2 cars a lap down. Looks like Chase L. Pierce is a lap down. Looks like Drew and Dominic are 2 laps down. So Austin Taylor's a lap down, and Dylan Eller's a top down. So only the top 8 are on the lead lap.
I wonder if he'd get their lap back under the caution.
Does look like they're going to let them get their lap back. So that's cool that they'll allow them to get their lap back.
Right, yeah, most definitely.
Austin Taylor's back on the lead lap. Chase L. Pierce. And looks like Dylan Eller is not going to get his lap back. So looks like Chase L. Pierce will be your first car on the lead lap. So that'll be your top 10 on the lead lap. I definitely feel like if Chase could get a long green flag run, or even like Nolan or the guy Staley, Mullins, I definitely feel if they could get a long green flag run, I feel like you would see a different outcome. I definitely feel you'd see them guys come from the back to the front.
Oh yeah, most definitely, and you see a lot of these guys slipping up off the corner, and I wonder if ever since everybody got them 4 fresh new tires, if that'll put an end to that also.
Yeah, right. And like I said, even Moffitt, I think Moffitt would, he's having struggle because he's having to start deep in the field and he's always in harm's way. I feel like if we get a green flag run, you're going to see him come through the field. So it's going to be, interesting to see, who all is going to come through the field and who all isn't.
Yeah, most definitely. It looks like Drew's just, what's that one race? Y'all gave me the Hard Charger Award or whatever, got involved in the most wrecks in Martinsville.
That was Martinsville, yeah.
Yeah.
So we're gonna try to get our race leader in here real fast in the booth, and get a word with him and see how the car's handled. I'll let you interview him, Speedy.
All right. Got a copy?
Brad and Speedy in the booth. You got us?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah, what's going on, Brad? I was just going to give you a little interview and see how the car's handling. I noticed you took over the lead there on that last restart. I feel like the high line was working pretty well on them restarts. Just walk us through this race so far.
I've just been pretty patient trying to, and then there's something on top, so I'm going to start right here up top and get the run coming down the hill. I don't race asphalt much, and I kind of texted Kyler halfway through the day, and here we are, just wheeling.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah, it even looked like when Austin was on the top side, it looked like it helped him out a little bit, getting on them restarts, getting a little better turn.
Yeah, top is definitely going to be the place to be. We'll try to get to rubber on it, Crew's going to move up.
Most definitely, yeah. Well, I appreciate you taking the time for us, and good luck. We'll hopefully see you.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And that's been a word with your race leader at the halfway break. Green flag back in the air. We're back underway. Caution flag back out. Looks like somebody may have jumped the restart there. Let's go back and take a look. Let's go back and take a look. Oh, yeah, definitely. Brad was not even in the restart zone.
Trying to get that little bit of advantage there.
Yeah, buddy. Kind of interested to see what's going to happen, how it's going to play out for these 30 laps, Speedy. Do you feel like now is still, or you feel like it's too early to go still, or do you feel like now is like go time? You got to get from the back to the front.
I think it's time. I think it's time to go. You see him getting door banging over here. This guy's still under.
Guess the call is going to come back out.
Yeah, there comes the pace car. But yeah, I think it's go time, man. You got 4 fresh tires on there, and I think it's time to see what she's got.
Are we going to get a good green start here? Nope. No green flag yet. Not too sure what's going on here. Not too sure if race control stepped away or if still trying to get the field organized and where everybody needs to be. And we'll see if we come around this time. We'll get the green.
Yeah, I believe we're going green this time here.
Green flag. Looks like a clean start.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you see that 23 get a little run off. Oh, no.
Still no caution. Austin's out. Austin Long there going to bring out the caution. We'll go back and take a look at the
I couldn't tell if 23 came down or 36 came up.
We'll find out right here. Looks like 23 come down.
Yeah.
That would be my judgment.
Yeah, it looks like they touched wheels right there, and anytime these cars touch wheels, it knocks the steering wheel out of your hand, and it's
game over.
Yeah.
Alrighty, Speedy. The whole field's going to be back on the lead lap.
All right.
Got 13 cars. All 13's going to be on the lead lap. I know Drew Moffitt liked to see that, and Dominic.
For sure. Check out Kyle now.
Yeah, Staley started 6th. He's worked his way up to 2nd. Him and Kepley.
For sure. I think it's definitely going to be a good one if we can get some green flag laps in here.
Uh-oh, looks like Brad's getting put to the back.
Oh, yeah.
Looks
Got
like,
the wheel.
Looks like because the way it works here is if you're involved in the caution, everybody involved in the caution gets an EOL. Everybody goes to the back. So I'm guessing because him and the 36 made contact and he come down, I'm guessing that's the reason that race control decided, hey, you get EOL. So Kyler Staley and Kyler Kepley are loving it right now. Oh,
absolutely. Yeah, and that's how that Pitwall podcast league that I run in is. It's just anytime you're involved, whether you're an innocent bystander or you caused it, it's EOL. So it just keeps the playing field fair, I feel like.
Well, I feel like, too, Speedy, it makes it easier on race control because instead of having to go back and see who actually physically caused the caution and be that bad guy, it kind of just, everybody's like, well, I was involved and I got to go to the back anyways.
Right, exactly, yeah. Guess we're going green this time by.
1 to go, we're going green. Kepley Staley going to lead us in the restart zone. Green flag back in the air. 22 laps to go, 21 to go.
Like a good restart so far.
Staley on the outside. Kepley, door handle. Is it working at 3 and 4? Off of 4, still side by side. Staley going to get a loose. Brian Jr.'s going to be around. Brian Sykes Jr. loops it around. Let's back and see what happens.
Man, I tell you, he can't catch a break all night, can he?
No, sir. He struggled with that car. And he was even talking about in practice earlier when I was speaking with him, he said that probably one of the worst handling cars he's had all week. Oh, it looks like Cliff. A little bit of net code there.
Oh.
Let's go back. I want to go back and look at that a little bit. I want to go back and look from the rear, the front of the car to the back. I want to see just if Cliff got into him. Hold on just a second. Let's go to the left rear camera angle. Here we go. It looks like a net code. It looks like on my screen. Yeah.
Yeah, it was definitely net code there.
It definitely looked like he picked him up there.
Tough break for Sykes Jr. there.
Well, tough break for Cliff Mullins, too, because that's going to put him to the rear of the field for,
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah.
causing the caution. Or being involved in the caution, I should say.
Well, these caution laps counting. I bet Kyler Staley is loving this.
Oh, yeah, because that just means he ain't got to do so much.
Right, exactly.
Well, Speedy, I got to ask you, first time in the booth with us, how you liking it?
It's definitely different, that's for sure. He looking at the race from a different perspective, but I actually enjoy it. Yeah, I'd love to do some more.
Oh yeah, for sure. We tried to get Jordan up here, and he kind of shied out on it and said, "Hey, I don't want to do it." And so we got Speedy up here.
We'll get Jordan in here one of these days.
We've had Blake, we've had Ross, now we got Speedy. Now we just got to get Jordan. Jordan said, "Hey man," he said he would cuss. He said he's got too bad of a potty mouth. All right, looks like Cone has come out, and we got the one to go.
Take a look at Chase L. Pierce back there in the fifth starting position.
Yep, he's in the 5th position. Looks like Staley's going to go to the bottom here.
Yeah, it's a little bit different strategy there.
I wonder if he knows Kepley's, just as fast as him on the bottom as he is on the outside, so he decided to do that.
Right, yeah.
Side by side, here comes Chase L. Pierce.
Yeah, to the bottom inside Cliff Mullins.
Oh, my goodness. 13 laps to go.
It's like Chase is about to clear him. He'll probably clear him coming off turn 4 here. Oh, yeah.
We got a little bit of rubbing racing back here in the back. Brandnock, Lumley, Taylor, Long, all door handle to door handle, rubbing, beating doors on each other. And Chase L. Pierce looking to the inside of Kepley.
That's what I was going to say. He get a little bit of green flag laps in him. He's going to be pretty stout.
Chase L. Pierce looking for his first win on the season. Kepley going to dive back out to the bottom. Kepley going to spin him.
Oh!
He's going to save it, though. Wow. Caution's going to come out. Oh, man.
Kepley went for the crossover there. And I don't think Chase noticed it was there yet.
Well, I think Kepley, like we said earlier, I think Kepley kind of got a little bit too big of a run.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, most definitely.
Let's go back and look at that again. I want to go in car here.
Tell you what, if that move would have worked, though, that would have been a sweet crossover move.
Oh, you daggone right. Looks like he
like, well, like Chase might have checked up a little bit harder than Kyler to get into the corner there. And
that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah.
Looks like we got some competition on the backstretch. Let's go back and see what happened here with Kepley and. Let's see what happened here. Maybe Pierce was not happy.
Wow.
Chase L.
Showed his displeasure there.
Definitely showed his displeasure there. Chase L. Pierce was not happy.
I imagine that'll be somebody's gonna be handing some fines out this weekend.
Yes, sir.
Penalties. Check out Sykes Jr. Still got the busted up nose and
up there running
fifth position.
Yeah. Green flag back in the air. 5 laps to decide it. Sykes gonna put it 3 wide and 1 and 4 wide, 5 wide, big one.
I know Kyler Staley's hating this right now.
Caution flag back out. Let's go on board here with Brian Sykes. That man has got one tore up race car.
He sure does.
I don't think they're in a tour panel on today. Believe me.
Well, he just got a better restart, and instead of backing out of it, he took it 3 wide there.
I mean, look at them behind them. They were 4 wide at one point. Nolan and Taylor and Moffitt, they were all 4 wide. Look at them. Brad around. I mean,
They're definitely tearing the race cars up tonight.
I had to fix the body panels tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because there'd be a lot of body panels to fix. At this point, if I was driving Brian's car in real life, I'd probably just buy me a whole nother car body.
I think I'd put that one on the trailer.
Yeah, I'd have parked it. Well, that's the glories of iRacing, though.
Oh, for sure.
You can still race with a tore-up race car.
So we're going to have a green-white checker here?
Looks like we're going to have a green-white checker.
That's all get interesting here. Yeah, I know Kyler. He definitely didn't want to see that last caution. He's hoping he could race it out there.
Right. I definitely don't think he. I definitely don't think he was too astounded about it. All right, green, white, checkered. 1 to go. Gonna come down to it. And if you don't know what this overtime is if they make it back to the white, race is official. If they don't make it back to the white, we try it again and try it again and try it again until we get it done.
Sykes Jr. going to try the high side here.
See if he high side hustles him. Oh, whoa!
Oh, man.
What in the world was that? I don't think Staley's going to be too happy about that one.
Absolutely not.
It looks like Brian Sykes Jr. just turned left.
I don't know if he was trying to feed him a door and keep his momentum down or what.
No, he just turned left. Let's go in.
Yeah.
Hold on. I'm not too sure what happened there. Let me find my cockpit cam. There we go. On board here with Brian Sykes. Yeah, he just turned left. Well, that's going to give Dominic Lumley. I make sure I say his name right because he always yells at me because he says I'm calling him a chick's name, Dominique. Dominic Lumley. I told him earlier, Speedy, I was going to call him Dominic Dumley. Dumley. Well, Speedy, I don't think there's not one tore up race car out here.
Oh, Lord, I reckon. Still reckon.
Kepley not happy. Kepley and Sykes not happy with each other. Looks like Staley gonna get his spot back.
Wow.
Well, Speedy, do you think there's gonna be penalties out of here?
I would most definitely say there'll be some penalties handed out tonight. Looks like Sykes Jr.'s got him a fast repair now, so.
No, he still got some tore up front on the front end of it.
Oh, yeah, they does, yeah. I guess they're going to re-rack them and try it again. Is that Moffitt sitting in the fourth position?
Oh, yep, that's Drew Moffitt sitting in the fourth. Nope, he's actually sitting second. His time in the score. Looks like Dominic Lumley and Drew Moffitt are your top two. Looks like Staley's in ninth, but we'll see when they take the green flag as they're coming around. Green flag back in the air. They're 3 wide off the 4.
Well, yeah, obviously I got a big run there.
Oh, we're wrecking.
Caught up Moffitt and Staley there.
All right, let's go back and look, see what happened here. Look at Mullins on the outside.
Yeah, not so sure what that was about. I guess he was fighting for position maybe, but 3 wide on the start, that ain't ever going in good.
Looks like Brandhawk just drove it off in there like a wild man.
Yeah, look, he never cracked the throttle.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what's hard. You got a lot of these guys on here that actually try to race clean and do it the right way, and then you'll have that one or two that if it ain't going their way, they don't want anybody to have fun. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Looks like we got some controversy in the chat from the race friends. All right, this is I guess what, the third attempt?
Is it unlimited?
I'm not too sure.
Well, my pick with Brian Jr. might have been all right there.
I was about to say your pick to win's up for up. Well, this race is starting to turn out like a Madhouse race.
Yeah, for sure.
This is the best $12 you'll spend all night and get to watch it for free here on Elevated Television. Appreciate each and every one of you sticking around and watching it. If you're just tuning in, I'm your host, Rooster, a.k.a. Cody Demers, and I'm alongside Speedy Bird, driver of the number 16, late model stock for the Pitwall Podcast Stock Car Tour. We're bringing you all the action here for the Madhouse Racing League. Been a okay race to start with, and now it's kind of just turned into a actual Madhouse race.
Looks like going green this time, bud.
I believe. Looks like we might be getting one to go. I'm not too sure anymore.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, at least they're living up to the Madhouse names, Adam Baker. Tracy Long, this is a circus. Kyler, go show them what fun it is. Moffat definitely got screwed in that deal. He just kind of an innocent bystander. Green flag, though, back in the air. We're back underway.
Try this one more time.
Bradnock, Kepley, Marshall, and Pierce all out of the race. If we make it back to the green flag, it's official. White flag in the air.
He's out.
Race is official. Looks like Lumley is the leader right now. And off at turn number 4. Round number 3 winner going to be Dominic Lumley. Dominic Lumley is your race winner here tonight. Dylan Eller comes home second. Drew Moffitt comes home third. That's your top 3. And Speedy, what a race.
And I tell you, it was I was wondering if we was gonna make it through them last couple green white checkers.
Oh yeah, definitely. There's your race winner tonight, Dominic Lumley. First career win here in the Madhouse Racing League.
Big congratulations to that guy.
We're gonna get your results on the screen real fast while he burns it down. Dominic Lumley comes home with the win. Dylan Eller second. Drew Moffitt third. Cliff Mullins comes home fourth. Kyler Staley fifth. Austin Taylor rounds out your top 6. Take them on down, Speedy.
Finishing the 7th spot, number 36, Austin Long. In the 8th position be Brad M. And 9th position be Brian Sykes. And it was like 12th position be Cole Brannock.
Kyler Kepley comes out your 13th. And somehow Nola Marshall comes home 10th. Ever how the hell that works. And Chase Pierce comes home 11th. Somehow how that works too. Yeah, I'm kind of confused there. Alrighty, well, we're going to take a commercial break. When we come back, we're going to get our interviews with our top 3 and be wrapping the show up tonight. So don't go anywhere. We'll return here momentarily.
The most realistic online racing sim ever made. This is iRacing. Detailed laser scan tracks, fully dynamic, real world cars, and over 50 series to choose from. 6 online world championships offering over $400,000 in annual prizes. This is the original esport racing game. This is iRacing.
Racing isn't easy, but experiencing it is. iRacing puts you in the driver's seat with the industry's leading sim racing game. Drive on laser scan replicas of the greatest racing circuits from around the world. go head-to-head against other drivers chosen by skill-based matchmaking to ensure competitive racing at every level. Compete across all your favorite series. In officially licensed cars, engineered to deliver the most accurate driving experience possible. Join a race or host your own with players from across the globe. Race against the computer or in a league with friends. Feel the thrill behind the wheel. Visit iRacing.com.
Alrighty, welcome back here to the Madhouse Racing League here at Southern National Motorsports Park here on Elevated Television. I am your host, Rooster, aka Cody Demers, and I've got driver the number 16 late model stock for the Pitwall podcast, Speedy Bird, up here in the booth with me. And Speedy, we just seen a crazy, wild race. I think this was wilder than Nashville.
Yeah, most definitely. I would have liked to have seen a lot more green flag racing, but that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes. But overall, I think there was good moments in the race for sure, and you had a couple of dumb moments, but I think everything will get worked out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, just got a word from race control. Dominic Lumley is not the winner. Brian Sykes, according to something what iRace had messed up, I'm not too sure. Brian Sykes Jr. is the race winner here tonight. Brian, coming home with the win, crazy race. Walk me through your night.
Yeah, it was a crazy one for sure. This is a new thing Kyle's got going. I think he'll get it figured out eventually, but it was fun. I would have liked to see more green flag laps, as Speedy said, but I still had fun.
Definitely. Anybody, family, friends, sponsor-wise, you want to thank for bringing you home here with the win?
No, I'd just like to thank Kyler for putting this together and all these guys that come race with us. Makes a pretty good time.
Alrighty, well, congratulations on your win here tonight at Southern National, and hopefully see you back here in Victor Lane more this season.
Thank you, sir.
And that's been a word with your race winner tonight. Coming home with the win in the number 99, it's going to be Brian Sykes Jr. Alrighty, I guess coming home second is going to be the driver of the number 62 machine, Dominic Lumley. Dominic, not where you wanted to be. According to iRacing and race control, apparently you come home second. Walk me through your race.
No, I came home first. We'll set that there. Fair and square. But anyways, that was fun. Wild. Tried to dodge all the wrecks, unlike Sunday. I was in all of them. Tonight I just dodged them. Kept my head clear. Was there at the end, and then, okay. I'm second. So, there it is. We're going to come back next week and see what we got. Double points look good, though.
Alrighty. Well, anybody, family, friends, sponsor-wise you want to thank?
Me, myself, and I, man. Thank you for broadcasting and putting it here.
Alrighty. Well, coming home with a second place finish here tonight, it's going to be Dominic Lumley.
Thank you.
Alrighty. We're going to get Dylan Eller in here, and we're going to let Speedy get him.
Dylan, you got a copy?
Yeah, I'm here.
Big congratulations on your third place finish there. Had some crazy moments during the race, and just walk us through a little bit of what you had to accomplish out there to come home third tonight.
Yeah, we just had to keep our nose clean. You know, it was beating and banging in the back. Just like last week when Austin Taylor won the race, he said it was just nothing but beating and banging in the back. And once you got to the front, it was kind of settling in. And luckily there at the last caution, I got right place, right time. I got through that last wreck, got to third, and then I almost got caught sleeping on the last restart. But, you know, double points is really going to help me out.
Most definitely, yeah. Yeah, like I said, big congratulations. Anybody you'd like to thank, friends, family, sponsor-wise, anything?
Definitely do want to thank Kyler Staley for making this league, Kyler Kepler for sponsoring this race. And I just want to thank everybody for doing this. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that's word with your third place finisher, Dylan Heller.
Thanks, sir.
All righty. Well, me and Speedy kind of give our post-race thoughts there after that one. And we'll going to end this one here. It's been a wild, crazy night. Got to go discuss things with Kyler and the rest of the guys. And we'll see you back here next Sunday night for the Pitwall podcast as they roll into Myrtle Beach for 125 laps for the CMFR Performance sponsored race. And Madhouse Racing League will be back in next Tuesday night for another, I believe, 75 laps. So congratulations to Brian Sykes Jr. on the win, and we'll see you